Hello, Muscle Whisperers. It's Elizabeth with Coaching to Wellness. Today, we're doing muscle stripping on the lower extremity of the leg. The sequence is from the shin down through the calves. Think of it like unzipping layers of tension so your clients can sprint, squat, or just walk pain-free. So let's dive in. First up, the tibialis anterior, the front of the shin, which is the superstar that dorsiflexes the ankle. I like to start with light effleurage, but I already did it before starting the video to warm up the tissue. Then switch to muscle stripping. Place your fingers together, stack your thumb, and you're creating a U around the muscle belly. Glide from the lateral tibial crest down toward the ankle, using your body weight for consistent pressure. Think of it as ironing out a wrinkle, slow, steady, and thorough. Breathe in as we approach the tibial head. Exhale as we glide down. This helps you and your client when it comes to pressure. Right beside it, we have the extensor digitorum, longus, the fingers of the foot extensors. This muscle is very narrow, so adjust. Use fingertips or knuckles to isolate this thin band. From just below the fibular head, pull straight down along each tendon toward the foot. If you feel a sticky spot, hold the pressure for about 6 to 8 seconds, then glide again. Keep your pressure light. You want to engage the tissue without cramping those delicate tendons. Its job, extending the toes and dorsiflexing the ankle, which sounds simple until you see a runner or a diver in action. For our client today, he is a hybrid of a runner and diver, so this muscle works overtime. On the track, it lifts the toes at heel strike and controls the foot's descent, smoothing out impact and preventing a harsh stump. Under the diving board, it stabilizes the foot during the plant and launch, ensuring clean takeoffs and crisp water entries. When the extensor digitorum longus is tight or knotted, your client might complain about shin splints, toe cramps, or a sloppy foot placement that throws off their stride or their dive. During your hands-on work, use fingertip stripping along each tendon branch. Start just below the fibular head, glide toward the toes, and hold. Gentle pressure on any gritty adhesions for about 8 to 10 seconds. Then follow with cross fiber friction to break up residual binding. Encourage your thumbs to listen for subtle changes in the tissue tension. At home, prescribe these simple stretches. So seated toe extensions. So have your client sit with one leg extended. Flex the ankle so your toes point skyward, then gently pull the toes back toward the shin with one hand. Hold that for 20 seconds. This lengthens the EDL and resets the natural tone. For a weight-bearing shin stretch, face a wall, place the ball of the foot against it with the heel on the ground. Step forward until the stretch is felt in the front of the shin. Hold that for 30 seconds. Repeat about three times per side. Or you can use a foam roller. With the foam roller under the shins, roll slowly while toes flex and point. This dynamic pressure helps flush metabolic waste and promotes tissue glide. Remind your clients that their consistency is key and daily attention is not only to ease immediate discomfort, but also builds resilience against the repetitive demands of running and diving. By integrating these techniques into the sessions and at-home programs, you'll help your athlete, your client, maintain optimal foot placements, reduce shin pain, and elevate performance both on land and in the water. You can flip your client prone for the soleus. This is a deep but quiet partner of the gastrocs. It's key for propulsive power. Flatten your palms just below the gastrocnemius muscle. The heels of your hands will be resting on either side of the tibia, then firmly in and slide downward from mid-calf to Achilles. Use your forearm if you need more length. Imagine you're pushing through resistance in late stance phase of the gait. Let that concept guide your pressure. This mind-body link deepens the release. Last but not least, the gastrocnemius. This is your client's spring-loaded powerhouse. The gastrocs has two heads. When using the forearm, you can cup one head of the gastroc with your forearm and use the opposite hand or palm to strip from knee crease down to Achilles tendon. You can alternate the forearm and palm for muscle stripping and depth or variation. In this video, I use my palms and my fingers. This movement was very slow and smooth, about 1 inch per second. Ask your client if there were any hot spots, revisit them with cross-fiber friction for a minute or two. That targeted attention builds trust and ensures lasting relief. My client is a marathon runner and a dive instructor. He has been limping, and when walking, he supinates. So essentially, while walking, he distributes his weight on the outside of the foot. He has been feeling pain in the plantar fascia and in his calves. Which muscles do you think would be affected? If this demo sparked a new idea, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and share your breakthroughs in the comments. Keep your touch intentional, your curiosity alive, and I will